Hello Capricorn, welcome to your weekly reading. This is going to be for the week of the 2nd going to the 8th of October. So let's dive straight in. Let's see what's going on for you. I'm just going to quickly pull all the cards out first for you. I'm doing another different spread here. Just felt like mixing it up a little bit. So let's pull you an oracle card for Capricorn for this week. Like I don't know why, but like as I was saying Capricorn, like I was just hearing cat. So it could be something around a cat here. All right, let's see, please. For Capricorn this week, please, Spirit. Oh, sorry, like that's a real-time reaction that like it's in a position of what you can't see, and it was a bit odd that it faced me this way, so I had my suspicions as it flew out, and as I turn it around, it's the Seven of Swords. So what you can't see is the Seven of Swords, and I will go to it. I'm not going to skip ahead to it. We'll go in order. Like this could be a person. Okay, this could be a person. I will speak about it just briefly before we get into it, but it might be someone you're already sick of. Like I'm not gonna lie, the energy that is coming through as it's just like somebody might be saying something and you're like, I'm actually busy right now. Like I will get to you when it comes to it. Like I'll get to you after, you're not a priority. Some of you are really standing your ground with somebody who's testing your patience. That's what it feels like. Okay, sorry. Alrighty. Very lovely. All right, advice please for Capricorn. Let me pick that up. And opportunities. Okay, that's lovely. Good to know. We do have a very masculine energy coming through in your energy, whether it's you or whether it's somebody else around you, only because we have man holding a coin. So this could be somebody giving you an opportunity. This could be you, all right, depending on what you resonate with. Let's pretend it's not a man, it's just an opportunity coming away here. We also have underneath that the thinking man too, so again, very masculine energy. This is about strategy. This is about being up in your head or someone else around you, depends on where you resonate with it, Capricorn. But you could be trying to figure out an opportunity to make more money, to be more stable, or again, somebody is going to be giving you an opportunity, which could be very good for you in terms of your work. It feels very work related. Yeah, it feels kind of logical and practical matters. Okay, now let's leave that Seven of Swords energy for now. Let's move forward into what you need to hear for this week, and let's go in an order because I feel like that we'll get to that. In your past energy, we have the Queen of Swords. So it's very recently you may have been dealing with an air sign, could be still dealing with an air sign. This is your energy coming through as you're placing boundaries with people. This is you standing to your truth. This is you being, ready and prepared to defend yourself if need be. The Queen of Swords doesn't look for drama. She does not look for situations to put herself into, all right? She doesn't do that. But if somebody comes to her with confusion, with illusion, with whatever these clouds represent, it's usually, the fog represents illusion, and it does represent maybe some clouded judgment. The Queen of Swords comes in and is giving truth and clarity with that. Okay, as you can see, her head is very clear. Everything else may not be. Your heart, I think you're still healing for some things, but when it comes down to your logical space and your thinking, I think they say your thinking cap is on, Capricorn. Like you really have this very solid energy. The initial C is really speaking out to me. I don't know why and why that's calling out, but maybe there's an initial around you, or maybe you, what that might resonate with. But yeah, your mind is in a clear space, which is good. You're not addressing things from your heart, because I think that, again, that's where your judgment may be a little bit clouded, most likely because there's been some pain and hurt. Okay, so not to come from that place, because that's not a true, authentic. It's an emotion and it is how you're feeling, but that's not the best way to deal with situations. So you are using your intelligence, your wits here, Capricorn. You are using your logic to push through certain problems and obstacles, and again, to place boundaries. If it's to do with people, again, coming from the heart space is not the best way to do things when it comes down to placing boundaries, because if you come from a very giving, loving nature, than if we ruled by our heart here, Capricorn, then you're just going to be giving and giving and giving, you know. So I think you're protecting yourself by being in this logical standpoint. In terms of your career, this could be good in terms of, you know, making decisions, being very logical, and it could mean that you might have recently found yourself being in the better mindset when it comes down to your work. And that might be helping you to plan and prep for maybe something new coming up for you guys. Okay, so you could be planning like to launch something, to expand something, or to maybe some of you might have been like reassessing something with this Queen of Swords energy. Okay, which is good. You're clearing out anything that doesn't belong. That's what I'm hearing. All right, in your current energy you have the Hermit. So again, this is you reflecting, taking time out to reflect. Very strong Virgo energy coming through, but this is you being in this very wise position, having climbed the mountain, having done the difficult stuff. You're going to be able within this week to kind of reflect on the things that you have done in the past, and also looking where you want to go moving forward in the future. So take your time with this energy. There is no need to rush. I actually see good things coming up for you when it comes down to your future position, which is lovely. The Hermit energy is about analyzing, reassessment as the Virgo energy that it brings. Some of you might find yourself being kind of the median of a certain situation. Okay, I'm getting a lot of messages with this. So some of you people might be coming to you for a lot of advice. Maybe you guys will be teaching a lot within this week, whether it is to do with your job or whether it's just to do with people coming to you for advice, and you're, you know, speaking from a place of wisdom and knowledge, or speaking from a place of experience here. Okay, so this is very good for you if you want to go into any kind of mental position, coaching, teaching. It could even be spiritual stuff as well, but again, it's coming from experience that you're able to push thought forward with this, which is nice. Some of you might be getting a little bit clearer on what you want to do moving forward. I think you've achieved something. You've walked a very long journey with this Hermit energy. You're a very old soul here, Capricorn. What's coming through as a blockage this week, or a challenge for you, is the Fool, which is interesting, because I kind of feel like the Hermit is the Fool who's kind of revisiting that cliff here and is really reflecting on his path. So for a lot of you guys, what your challenge is that there might be a new beginning on the horizon for you. There might be a new journey that you know you're going to be taking very soon. And this is where you might be really reflecting and needing to use that wisdom moving forward into this new path, so that you're not doing it so naively this time. All right, which is a very good place to be in. You've learnt your lessons here. You've gained a lot of wisdom. So this new leap of faith coming through for you is going to be done a lot better, and with all the lovely lessons that you've learned despite the hardships. I'm also getting like a vibe here of loosening up, and I think we said this in your last reading here, Capricorn. Sometimes we have been through so much that we're like, I don't want to do that again, because last time I did that, you know, I was too naive. Or you might be criticizing yourself based on your younger self, based on decisions that you made when you didn't have a lot of experience. So don't do that. Like, they're asking you a little bit with the Full energy this week to kind of like, don't be afraid of taking risks, because not all of them end badly, and maybe you are able to vouch for that too as the Hermit. You've been there, done that. There is a lot of like nostalgia, I'm not gonna lie. We don't have the Six of Cups here, but that you are reflecting a lot on your past self. You're in a similar position, or you're in a similar environment. There's something coming through here of you're in the same space, but you've gained a lot. So don't criticize yourself for that. Don't act as if you are this young, naive self. You're not. Like, you are very wise. So moving forward, you can use that wisdom. You've gained a lot. You may not have a lot to show for it for some of you. For some of you, you have the wisdom. And I think that's going to be your purpose in this life, by the way, guys. So if you feel like I don't know what to do moving forward, for some of you it is to do with some sort of practice or something you are very good at, but maybe you need to really reflect with yourself, meditate a little bit with the Hermit energy, spend some time in reflection, isolation, because this might help you actually realize what it is that you might be missing right now. In your future, you have the Ten of Pentacles. So it's rest assured your future is very bright when it comes down to your finances, when it comes down to your stability. All right, when it comes down to loyalty and legacy here, you definitely will be building a legacy, are building a legacy already. Some of you, there could be some movement abroad. Some of you, it could just be travel in general. Some of you might find yourself having some children or some fur babies or again, some more closeness in a family. This is a very stable card and very much to do with your hard work and efforts paying off in the long term. So that's very lovely. And again, your financial situation will be looking a lot better as well. In terms of what we don't see, we're finally at that stage. Let's clarify, of course, we have that Seven of Swords. So this is secrecy, deceit, this is strategy. Let's clarify what this is, please. What can Capricorn not see right now? The Seven of Swords. Ace of Pentacles coming through. Now that the way that this came up was on your past position. Ace of Pentacles, please. Seven of Swords coming up again. Somebody or yourself, all right, because this doesn't just have to be to do with somebody else. For some of us, there is like a message I want to say to you, Capricorn, of like, there's a very well-known phrase, don't know what it is, like word for word, but it's along the lines of, you are not all the thoughts that you're having. So if you are having a little bit of self-sabotaging thoughts, then again, similar message to what I said in the beginning is like, I'm not even going to give that the time of day. Like there is something that you're a bit fed up with. It could be a person here who might be also, again, trying to dig up something that you've planted very deeply. All right, whatever that Ace of Pentacles is to you, something that you placed a boundary with in the past, because this card did jump on top of this Queen of Swords. So again, is lingering to do with this past energy. This Ace of Pentacles is still there for you. All right, so this new beginning, this seed that you're planting, it is going to pay off like we just saw, but there could be something in your energy or again around you that might be trying to dig this back up again. All right, so if it is to do with you and it is those negative thoughts, then again, doing what you are doing and saying, I'm not even going to address what I just thought just now. Like, don't give it the time of day. When it comes down to it being somebody else, don't give it the time of day. You know, no one can really block your blessings. They might get in the way of it. They might pee you off a little bit, Capricorn. But, you know, at the end of the day, this is your blessing here. It's not anyone else's. Let's clarify the Seven of Swords, please. The Lovers. Could be someone that you had a relationship with. King of Pentacles. The Lovers can also be about choices. Let's get one more. What's this sneaky energy? What's this Seven of Swords about, please? Nine of Wands and Page of Cups. Right. You may have placed it, for some of you, I will speak about it in different angles. For some of you, this could be you. Some of you, it could be someone around you, okay? Some of you, Page of Cups and the Nine of Wands, this could be a past relationship that might be coming up. You placed a boundary with this person. You set your standards, okay? And I feel like they did not reach up to it. You also have been trying to manifest something a lot more serious, a lot more stable for you. And this clearly is an energy, if I'm speaking about a person that is not good, like it's not, this is a very destructive energy. This is somebody who, not that they're using you, don't want to say that, but it is an energy of like not being so serious in this, kind of wanting what you're having here. Like there is this weird energy that I'm picking up on. Page of Cups can be an apology, can be an emotional, you know, message coming away. But the Nine of Wands is really reminding you that this is coming to the end of this journey. Because 9 is close to a 10, but place your guard up, all right? Keep your standards, keep your boundaries here. Don't cross that for anybody with that 9 of Wands. Like this is your way of protecting yourself away from this person. So that thing that you placed in the past, keep that there, that boundary you placed in the past, because it feels like what you're wanting is this King of Pentacles. Whatever this Ace of Pentacles is, again, it's like an investment, a manifestation of a long-term relationship for some of you, okay? So what you can't see coming is that this sabotaging, deceptive energy is coming back in. Place your barrier, place your wall, because with the Lovers and the King of Pentacles, you will have what you're asking for. So if those thoughts are coming through of like, maybe I will never have that, or maybe I should just go back to the past, or maybe I should just, you know, date this person instead because I, you know, this, thing might be unrealistic. Don't do that. This boundary that you placed in the past was good. It needed to happen. Okay, so don't go back on yourself. Don't go back on what you've set for yourself here. So that's something that you cannot see coming, but it is going to happen within this week. Now, in terms of the people around you, you have the Ace of Wands. So some of you guys are going to be manifesting new people around you, new friendships. Some of you may have recently moved. Oh, there will be some movement coming up for you guys, in which case you are going to find new relationships, new dynamics. So maybe might be dating people if you're single, Capricorn. But for those of you who are in a relationship, then again, it feels like a new chapter is coming through for the both of you, new passions. We have the Magician and the Star. I like this. This is you healing. This is you also, this is double wish fulfillment. I have to say, this is you manifesting, and this is you bathing in the success of that. So it feels like beautiful relationships coming up for you, friendships, love, interest as well. The work that you're doing on yourself and putting into the environment around you is paying off. You're manifesting things in a right way. So that's what that's saying to me. In terms of your advice, we have the Four of Cups reversed. This is about making sure that we reject things that don't align with us, because this is a card of rejection. But because it's reversed as well, there is an energy of maybe being a little bit bored and jaded in your life. So if you know that an opportunity comes in that will be beneficial to you, but you're struggling with that comfort zone, just take a little bit of a leap and see where it leads you here as well. Like, don't reject things that are good for you. Don't reject things just because they don't look the way that you want them to look, okay? Because you might be very pleasantly surprised. See where it goes. Don't commit to anything huge and major if you're not sure about it, but just see where it goes. Don't just reject things out of the sake of this jaded energy or comfort zone, okay? Now, in terms of your opportunities moving forward, you do have the Justice card, but the Justice card came through on top of this beautiful manifestation energy that we have going on here. So your opportunity is justice. Things are going to be made clear to you. The truth is going to be spoken up and be seen. Things are going to balance themselves out. Whatever you feel like you may have lost in the past, or things that were unfair to you in the past, your justice is going to be through some sort of manifestation that you're bringing to life. All right, this could be a contract as well. That could be that man holding the coin here. It could be work situation. All right, you're going to be getting a very, very good contract that's going to be very beneficial to you. All right, for Capricorn, please. We have focus. I was going to say something to do with your eyes, and then focus came on. So maybe you guys are struggling to focus. Maybe you might need to get your eyes tested here. Maybe your eyes might be painful because you might be focusing too much with them, you know, squinting like I do all the time. Could be causing headaches, so check that out. Focus and eyes. Of course, this is saying that you're needing to focus on things that are going to be very beneficial to you, and don't pay attention to the other things, which the vibe that I picked up already in the beginning felt like that. Like, you don't have time for things that are demanding or distracting you away from your goals here. So what you put your eyes to, they say what you focus on grows. So what you're looking at grows. So make sure that it's positive. Make sure it's to do with this wish fulfillment that you're trying to fulfill in your life. Let's get you some tea leaf tarot for you, Capricorn. Let's see. We have a crown. This is beautiful. This says honor and respect will come to you. So that could be in form of a promotion, or you could be seen from some sort of authority or higher level in your life. We have forest, muddled, unclear thinking. So again, that could be that Seven of Swords that came up. You are not your thoughts. Just remember that. Of course, we can have thoughts, but whatever we're focusing on is going to just grow when it comes down to that. So if you are having negative or difficult thoughts, or thoughts that we don't identify ourselves with, then just push that aside. Say, I'm not focusing on you, and try to keep moving forward. We have Vine. Seek out information that will help you. So studying, or again, speaking to people would be very beneficial to you. All right, my lovely Capricorns, I wish you guys all the best. If you'd like a personal reading with me, that will be linked down below on my website. If they are sold out by the time that you get to them, then make sure you put your email in the wait list, which is going to be on each of the readings on my website, so that you can be notified as soon as they're back open again. But anyway, I love you guys, wish you all the best, and I hope to see you guys next time, Capricorn.